Hello, welcome back to Sewing with Emmi and welcome back to another Friday Sews. I hope you've all had a lovely week and I thought I'd pop on quickly. I just took my dogs to the groomers, so I've got a couple of hours, so I thought I'd quickly pop on and show you what I've made this week. I have made nearly 4 things, but 3 of them are pattern tests, but I thought I would show you. What am I wearing? This is a Barra Studio Nella sweatshirt in this gorgeous French terry that I got from Little Legs Fabrics. I got this ages ago, but they do still have this in stock, and yeah, I love it. There was zip and it's got little drawstrings at the bottom, so yeah, I've just got that on, so I just walk them before their haircuts. It was a little bit chilly outside, so yeah. Right, so the first thing I'd like to show you is a pattern test that I'm doing for a new company that I haven't worked with before, and it's a little like toiletry pouch. So this is my version, so I used the gorgeous Fabric Godmother quilted puffer fabric, so I thought that would be perfect for like a wash baggy kind of thing. So yeah, it's got a little handle, it's really cute, and then you're meant to use a D-ring, but I didn't have any D-rings in my stash, so I just used a whatever that is called. And then it's got some little magnet fasteners. I never used these before, but they're so easy to use, they're so easy to put in. And then you open it up and it's like that. So it's got 3 zips, so 2 of them are mesh. You can use mesh or vinyl. And then the bottom one is like a little pouch that you use the same fabric as the front. So yeah, it's just... And then I've lined it with this gorgeous cotton poplin that I had from making my little... I think I made a playsuit of some sort. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, so I had some of that left, so I used that. And I used these zips and a little... And then that's back. And yeah, it's really cute. And it was actually a really lovely sew. Like, it's nice not to be making clothes all the time. I do like making bags and accessories and things like that, but yeah, it came out really well. I'm really happy, and the testing instructions were really easy. It didn't take me long at all. I didn't have any mesh, I did have to order that, but I just got some from Amazon. But yeah, it's lovely. I'm really happy with it, and I'll definitely make more of these. They'd be perfect presents for people. And then just flip it up, and then there we go. So yeah, that is my first make. I don't know when this pattern was released yet, but once it is released, I will give you all the details so you can go and buy if you want to make one. But yeah, that is my first make. So the next pattern test I did was from my favourite pattern company for animals, which is Hudson Houndstooth. I obviously did the dog sling as a test, and this time she's got a sweatshirt, and I just had to do it because my 2 dogs love wearing sweatshirts when it gets a bit cooler, definitely the older dog. And I was saying in my last video about that it's like got a quilted bit at the back, and I really wanted to quilt their names, but I wasn't really sure how to do that. And a lovely lady called Natalie said, what about foundation pierce quilting? I don't know if that's the right word. But yeah, so I went on to Etsy and I brought a PDF file with like the alphabet, and I had a go. I watched a YouTube video of it and I was just like, I didn't get it, but I tried my first letter and it just went completely wrong. So I was like, right, let's start again. So I did it again, and I did get the hang of it. So I did florries first, and it's not perfect, but like we say, progress out over perfection, and I think it looks cute. So this is florries. So yeah, hers is a bit wonky, and this R went really wrong, but this R went better, but I don't know why it's wonky. But yeah, so that is her jumper, and it's so cute. So I just use this navy and then use this cotton poplin, and yeah, it's so cute. So it's not perfect, like the F is amazing. So the R is good, but it's just wonky, and that R went really wrong. But the I and the E, but yeah, for my first go, I was really happy, and like from far away when she's wearing it, it looks really, really nice. I don't think it's handmade, like, I like it. So yeah, that is Florrie's version. So Hamish's is exactly the same. the exact same, should I say, and his looks loads better. The S was one of, like, had a difficult rating of like a 5, or the harder one, so I knew that was going to be challenging, but it actually went really well. Kind of got the hang of it by Hamish's name. So his is actually, that one's a little bit wonky, but I think that's how I sewed it together. But yeah, so that is Hamish. I know it's coming back, it's like the wrong way for you guys, but yeah, so that is Hamish's. I'll post some photos of them wearing them so you can see them like with the proper way and how they fit, and they're just gorgeous. I'm so happy with them, and together they look so cute. They're matching jumpers. So yeah, I'm so happy. And I did this yesterday because I stopped doing it because I just didn't know how I was going to do the quilting, so I kind of just stopped my testing. I did the fit test and then was trying to think, and then I realised that the test needs to be back next Tuesday, and I'm working all weekend, so I had to get it done yesterday. So yeah, I sat and did the quilting, and it didn't take me too long actually. Once I got the hang of it, it actually kind of made sense. But yeah, I love it. So yeah, that are those 2 jumpers. And I'll post some photos of them wearing them because they look adorable. Flora was a bit scared, I don't know, when I first put it on, but then I said the W word and she went crazy, so she was then happy to sit for some photos, and then I did take her for a walk. I didn't trick her. So yeah, those are the dog jumpers. So the pattern, the test finishes on Tuesday, so hopefully by the weekend, next weekend, the pattern will be out. So if you'd like to make one for your animal, then your pet, yes, definitely recommend, because they're beautiful, and I just love the quilted little bit at the back. I just think it just makes it a little bit different. So yeah, very happy with those. And then the only other thing I started on was for my little girl. So I was using the pink Pony Club French Terrier that I got. So I made the trousers. So I cut out the trousers. So these are the Made for Mermaid Winnie track pants. So I love these because they have the like, little, I don't know what that's called, piping detail, but it's not piping, you just fold the fabric and sew. Which I think it looks really cool. So those are the trousers. I haven't put the waistband in yet, I've just got to do that. So I have my waistband with my eyelets, so that is all ready to go. I just need to sew that in and then they will be done. So yeah, she tried them on, they fit perfectly. They're a little bit long because I did make the age 10, and she's like, she's not the height of a 10-year-old, she's dinky. So I do need to take a little bit off of the bottom, but I think I will probably just do a really deep hem, because then I can, once she grows a little, I can obviously make them longer, or if they shrink it in the wash or anything. So yeah, that is all I've got to do on those. And then I also cut out a top, but I had a little bit of a disaster because I'm really bad at just getting excited and just wanting to cut the fabric out and then not having enough fabric. So I need to learn to lay my pattern pieces out on the fabric first before I start cutting, because I cut the trousers out first because I knew that I'd need more like length of fabric, and then with the rest I could kind of Tetris it together. So she decided that she wanted a hoodie, so I used the Waves and Wild hot chocolate hoodie, and I cut out the front and back. So that is my front and back, and I did the age 11, so it's just a little bit oversized. So yeah, I done the front and back, and then realised I didn't have enough for the arms. So I did have a black French Terrier in my stash, and I thought this was black, but when I cut it out and then I put one arm in, it's quite obvious that this is actually a really, really dark navy. So it just looked funny, and I didn't have any dark navy in my stash, so I was going to order some, but then I just messaged Adele from Sew for Serenity, who owns the Fabric Obsession shop with Becky, and just asked if they had any of this left over because it was out of stock, and I didn't know if they had any remnants. They didn't, but luckily Adele had some that she used because she made her little girl a jumper, and she had like over half a metre left, so she's so kindly going to send that to me. She doesn't want any money for it, but I did try. But yeah, so I will have enough for the arms, so that's good. So thank you so much, Adele, because yeah, it'll just look so much better in the same fabric. Yeah, that's how I envisioned it. So yeah, so that would be good to get that finished. And yeah, she will love that to wear in the winter. And I did cut the hood out and everything, so that's all ready to go. It's just the arms I couldn't fit in. So yeah, so that is her little hot chocolate hoodie, will be. So yeah, but I'm working all weekend, so I haven't got any time to sew anyway, so I won't be finishing these anyway. But yeah, that is everything I've made this week. So I only had like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because obviously I was working, and then I'm working this weekend. So yeah, I'm quite happy with what I made, and I got those pattern tests done, which was my priority. So plans for next week, so I finished Monday morning, then I've got a whole week and a half off, and we are going away for the weekend. We're going just on a little caravan holiday with Dan's parents. We do it every year. The kids love it. So yeah, I'd quite like to make a couple more, maybe some jumpers to wear. So I'd quite like to use the Fabric Obsession French Terry that I show you in my last video. So yeah, I'd like to get some jumpers made. I probably will make either like a quarter zip. I have one by, I can't remember who it's by, but it's the Constellation Hoodie. Not sure who it's by, but I'll post who it's by here. And I really like that one because it's quite like long, and you use like bias binding to finish it, and it has like half a zip and has like pockets, but it's quite a long, so like I can wear it with leggings. So it kind of goes over your bottom. So yeah, I think I might make that. I think I've got enough fabric, but I will lay my pattern pieces out before I cut into the fabric. I've learnt my mistake from that. So yeah, that is all I haven't really got any plans. I would like to try the Tammy handmade is it Margo pinafore? I've brought that pattern ages ago, and I did a test version, and then never really then made a proper one. So I'd like to revisit that, because I think now that it's turned like autumny wintry, I think that with like leggings and boots or tights and boots would look lovely. So I've got a lot of denim and cord in my stash. So yeah, and I like that it's like quite a deep V, and then you can wear like big jumpers and tops underneath. So yeah, I'd quite like to have a look at that again and get that the fitting right on that, because I know my test version it was a little large, so I just need to make some changes on that. So yeah, I need to get that out. But yeah, that is all that I've got planned. Like I say, I have got quite a lot of time off, but then we are away, and I am doing a little sewing course on Friday in Ipswich at the Franklin's. They've got a adjustment course, so like what adjustments you need to make to fit you, and that's what I really struggle with. Like, I make these outfits and they don't fit, but I don't know why they don't fit. I don't know what I need to do to make them fit. So we've got this all-day course I'm doing it with my mum, and yeah, I'm really excited, because that's what I really do struggle with, like the fitting. Like, do I need to do a sway back? Do I need to take some off the rise? Do I need to take some, because I've got quite a short bodice, where do I need to take it? I never really know, so I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, that is at Franklin's. I'm really, really excited. So I'm going to go down to my mum's for the day, and then after that I will then be going to the seaside for the weekend. So yeah, I've got a lovely weekend coming. Just got to get through these 3 night shifts. But yeah, I haven't ordered any fabric, I don't think. And pattern, I did get a pattern. I got the Sew Over It bucket bag, because they had like 50% off some of their patterns, and I saw that bag ages ago and I really did like it, and when it came up with 50% off I thought, oh yeah, it's my time to buy it. So I have brought that. I've printed it out, but I haven't made it yet, because obviously I had a lot of other projects to finish. So yeah, I have got that pattern. But yeah, I think that is the only pattern that I ordered. I don't think I ordered any more, other than the paper piercing little PDF. Yeah, that is all. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry it's a really, really short one this week, but I haven't really got much to show you. Well, I had quite a bit to show you actually, but not any like fabrics to show you or anything new in the sewing room. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye.